So here's some things we could do right now that I've been talking about now for months. We could renew the payroll tax cut that we gave you in December that put $1,000 in the pocket of a typical family so that you've got more money in your pockets to spend to meet your obligations. It also means businesses have more customers. And it means they might hire a few more folks as a consequence. All we need to do is renew it. It's already in place. If we have certainty next year that that same tax cut is going to be in place, then that's going to help businesses make decisions to hire people and open up and make investments. That's something we could do right now. Congress can do that right now. Congress right now could start putting folks to work rebuilding America. One of the biggest things that caused this recession was the housing bubble and all those subprime loans that were going out, that were getting packaged in Wall Street, and folks were making millions and billions of dollars off them, and then the whole thing came crashing down. And no one has been hit harder than construction workers. And so for us to say, at a time when interest rates are low, contractors are begging for work, construction workers are lining up to find jobs, let's rebuild America. We could be rebuilding roads and bridges and schools and parks all across America right now. Could put hundreds of thousands of folks to work right now. There's a bill sitting in Congress right now that would set up an infrastructure bank to get that moving, attracting private sector dollars, not just public dollars. Congress needs to move. Right now, we've got our veterans coming home from Iraq and Afghanistan who've taken their place among the greatest of generations, have made extraordinary sacrifices. These are, you know, I meet these young people. I meet young people 23, 24 years old. They're in charge of platoons, making life or death decisions. They're in charge of millions, tens of millions, $100 million worth of equipment, and they're coming home and they can't find work. So we've said, let's give tax credits to companies that are hiring our veterans, and let's put them back to work, and let's let them use their skills to get this country moving again. Congress could do that right now. Trade deals. You know, trade deals haven't always been good for America. There have been times where we haven't gotten a fair deal out of our trade deals. But we've put together a package that is going to allow us to start selling some Chevys and some Fords to Korea so that, you know, we don't mind having Hyundais and Kias here, but we want some made in America stuff in other countries. That's something that Congress could do right now. Patent reform is something that a lot of folks don't talk about, but our entrepreneurs, when they come up with a good idea, if we could reform how that system works and cut some of the red tape, we could have entrepreneurs creating businesses like Google and Microsoft right now all across the country. But we've got to make this investment, and Congress could make that decision to make it happen. So there is no shortage of ideas to put people to work right now.